Carrie Seymour, and I'm interviewing for the position of a parole and probation officer. I have a series of questions for a mock interview for my school activity, and this is where it begins. Name a time when I have been a team player. I have volunteered at the Catholic Charities of Southern Nevada, which is where we feed the homeless youth and also the battered children and women. And I had to be a team member um, as far as getting everything pulled out of the pantry, preparing it, cooking it, serving it. Everybody had a different task. Uh, I found that the most difficult thing about that I've had to do at work would be when I was there were a lot of the people who would ask for extra apples or an extra slice of bread or some extra fruit, and we weren't allowed to hand them any extra things, so they would get an attitude with us. And I felt like this was really difficult because I don't like turning down somebody who I know is unfortunate and who really is sincerely hungry. So I found that my emotions really got in the way, and instead of being stern about it and just remembering that it was a rule, I was trying to listen to what the lady was trying to tell me and how hurt she was, how hungry she was, and how much the food meant to her. And I learned that you can't always give in to somebody no matter what they need. You just have to follow the rules, and that's what I'm going to face a lot in this job opportunity as a parole or probation officer. There's going to be times when I'm going to have to make a stern decision, and I'm going to have a close, somewhat of a friendship or relationship with my patient, and I'm going to have to tell them what they don't want to hear, and that's going to be the most difficult part of the job. But it's something that I know that I'm fit to deal with because I have been in situations where I've had to take the lead role and set my emotions aside and be the leader and say no, and this is how it's going to be done. Another question is when I've ran into a conflict at work, which I just was telling you about when I was serving the homeless people food. There'd always be conflicts because somebody wanted more of something, and a lot of times these homeless youth and people, they would be in grumpy moods from being up all night and having nowhere to sleep and being in bad situations, so this would cause a lot of conflict as well. So really telling somebody no who is facing crisis in their life is kind of hard for some people to accept, and it can cause a lot of confrontation. Next question is when I've made a positive change. I've actually made a positive change when I volunteered as a lead role for a homeless facility for youth who didn't have families, who were with CPS, who were recovering addicts. They all lived in a facility while I was one of the residents, unfortunately, and I was chosen as somebody to represent the center and go out and try to get people to donate funds and to keep the center opening, keep it from shutting down. And I actually really did good in this area. I convinced a lot of people to donate to our center, and I felt really good about it. My greatest professional achievement so far would be school. I've done so well in school. This is my third year. I have 4 months until I graduate, and I am going to finish. After I finish, I plan on continuing, going for my bachelor's degree, possibly maybe even going for my doctorates. You never know. My master's, I really plan on taking it further though. My dream job, believe it or not, is to be part of the SWAT team. I know I don't look like the typical SWAT member, but I am very tough-skinned, and I feel like I have the physical, emotional, and mental stability to be a SWAT team member. And after I get all of this experience under my belt with hopefully being a parole or probation officer or something in the criminal justice or sociology or psychology field. Maybe one day I can pursue that dream and become part of the SWAT team. It was very nice interviewing with you, and I'd like to thank you for your time. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Bye.